Oh my goodness, that's the one. That is a jumbo. Oh my goodness. On the little 2000, look at those giant boils out there. Good morning. First off, happy 4th of July. Or belated 4th of July, because I know that already happened. But happy 4th of July. We're out on the beach. Beautiful, clean water, calm wind, calm surf. Fishing for snook, summertime snooking, using the brand new SaltX 2000 on the SaltX rod, 10-pound diamond braid. I'm gonna go over cast netting in this video. I'm gonna go over catching snook on the beach. Any bait works. I mean, at the right time, any bait works. Just depends on how picky they're gonna be that day. Snook have giant mouths and they will eat almost anything. Right now I got a whiting on there. But I've already fished and it was a good one. So stick around because I'm gonna throw the cast net, catch some bait, and then we're gonna start fishing. There he is. There we go. Early morning chew, hornbelly chew. Oh, little snook. Got him right in the wave. Come on, buddy. We're looking for a jumbo today. Conditions look right, bait's around. Slide this guy up and get another bait out there as quick as we can. Not a bad fish though. Right there. Pop the hook out. Send her on her way. Just toss another one out there. It's nervous. There he is. Ooh, nice snooter. Thumped it. That is so cool. Summer mornings. That's a bigger one too. Bigger than the last one. Still not the jumbo we're searching for. There he goes though. Got a nice 26, 27. All right, back out again. Oh, he's getting chased. There he is. There he is. I saw him chase up to the top and thumped it, and they come right into the trough. Tons of little snook around today. This is awesome. Ooh, maybe better. Maybe better. Fishing the Tsunami SaltX. Woo! Little 2000. With 10-pound Diamond Braid and 30-pound Fluorocarbon leader and a little teeny J hook. Don't know the brand, just a little silver hook I had. I found some smaller baits. So this one was not on a horn belly. I'll show you what it was in a minute. Cookie cutters though. There you go, buddy. These are the other baits I found. Oh, that's the horn belly. But the other bait I found, I threw the net one more time. These little baby pilchards. I'm just lobbing them out there. With the little reel, the little 2000 with the 10-pound braid casts really far, even with little teeny light baits. Look at that, that's them right there. Because that is an awesome snook setup. I can feel him, he's just shaking like tap, 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 tap. The first hit I had though, I don't think I got it on video. It just bulldozed it, ripped to the outside, jumped, shook. It was a 35+ inch snook. Of course, that's the one I pull hook on. This thing is just moving all over the place out there. Either sees something it doesn't like or something's going on. There you go, that's the right one. That's the right one. Bulldozed it. Bigger fish. Right in the trough on that little pilchard. That's the one we're looking for out there. He was getting nervous and just got smoked. Oh yes, look at that thing taking off. That is so sick. That is so sick. On the little 2000, this will be the biggest fish I've hooked on the 2000 SaltX so far. If you want to check this reel out, I know it will be on show at iCast, and then it'll be coming out shortly after. Right under that wave, doing big snook thing. They come into the trough and just go down the beach. Oh, come on, come on. He's not done yet. Oh my gosh, that's a nice one. Only got 10-pound Diamond Braid on here for casting. Because I want to be able to cast those little light baits nice and far and feel them and have them swim as natural as possible. And that 10-pound Diamond Braid works great for that. But the leader's 30, so depending on where he's hooked, we got to be careful too. He's hooked on the outside of the mouth, corner, should be all right. Hooked inside the mouth, With that little teeny hook on there, we could be in trouble. All right, he's going back down the beach this way. I mean, he's like right there. This is where I feel like a lot of people rush it and break them off or fray them off or pull the hook, because that's a heavy fish. So we're just gonna tire him out and surf him in on a wave. Looks like he's about ready. Just gonna hold him nice and easy. Beautiful fish, nice 32-inch fish or so. Maybe the next wave. Oh, almost. Almost. One more wave, come on. Surf him up on this one. Here we go. That is a nice one. That's the one I was looking for, but I want bigger still. And I am gonna do that cast net tutorial at the end of the video, so stick around for that. That thing was hooked perfect. I'm gonna retie my hook, throw him out again, throw out another bait, see what else we can find. Here we go. Thumped one on the horn belly. Oh, he's jumping on the horn belly. So much hate for the horn belly, but I love them. You want proof it was on a horn belly? How's that? Flying horn bellies. That is so cool. Hold the hook. Nothing wrong with that. Horn belly got him. That thing got clobbered. I just tail hooked him real light in the tail right there. Hook got him good, but it's bad luck. It's all right though. It's a great morning. Going nose hook on this horn belly. Oh my goodness, that's the one. That is a jumbo. That thing thumped it so hard. Did you see those head shakes and coming right into the trough? Yep, that's the one we're looking for. That's even bigger than the last one. That was the last one I landed that I held up. That is the one. Horn belly chew. Got him coming into the trough now. I actually want this one to stay hooked up. I normally don't really care, but I like to get a big one. Oh my goodness. On the little 2000, look at those giant boils out there. That is it right there on the beach. Burning it up the outside, just trying to let him get a little bit tired. And then we'll start trying to reel him in. Slap that action hat back on and keep going. That's a heavy fish. Oh my goodness, look at that thing. That is a nice one right there. Kind of a little bit of an endurance game right now. We just got to tire him out, slide him on in, and get a hand in that big old bucket mouth. summertime snooking. Summertime snooking, summertime snooking. Oh, getting closer. Getting closer, look at that fish. Look at that guy. I'm not gonna be able to grab him right here though. I know he's gonna get down one more time. If I get a good wave, I can probably try to grab him. Got a hand on the tail. There he is. Beautiful fish. Got the hook out. Look at that guy. There she goes. What a sick morning. I've probably hooked had like 8 bites or so. Landed one that was a slot, one that was an over slot, some shorts. Lost a real big one. I think I got 1 or 2 more baits left. I might fish them. And then it'll be time for that cast net tutorial. I'll show you how I like to throw a net. I think the easiest way to do it. There's the other bait I'm using, these little pilchards. Lobbing him out there. Let him swim around, do his thing, and Snook find him. All right, we're letting the old Rodney get one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and film that cast net tutorial I was telling you about. Because that's a huge thing. You're not gonna catch them on the bait if you don't have the bait. So right here, we got a 12-foot, this is a 12-foot SaltX cast net by Tsunami. I like to do the triple load technique for most of my net throwing, unless I'm trying to do some serious distance. Then I do like the frisbee style throw, and I don't know what that's called, but that's not what we're doing. Triple load coming up, works from a 6-foot net all the way up to the bigger nets. First thing you want to do is make sure you got no tangles. I've already done that. We're not going to do that right now, but if you want to do that, just kind of fan the net out like that. Make sure there's no tangles. Next, we're going to coil up our rope. I don't think it matters too much how you do it, but I do about 1.5 foot long coils. Loosely grab right below the horn. Go out about an arm length, and then go out about 1 more waist height. And you're coming from behind the net. You're not grabbing it like this, you're coming from behind the net, so it all hangs in your hand. Right now, everything's in one hand. Here's where it becomes the triple load. So next, we're gonna split the net in about in half. I like to do it over my elbow like this, but you can also do it over your knee if you are more comfortable doing it this way. So I'm gonna split it in half over my elbow. And that's the triple load. 1, 2, 3. With your pinky, grab between 2 leads, right about waist height, and then with the 3 fingers and thumb, grab about 1 foot from your leads. This is your swing. This is like your pendulum. So your first movement is going to be back and then forward and let go. With a 12-foot net on the beach, if I'm standing out in the water, I usually spin. With a smaller net, no spin. So I'm going to walk out, throw it once. All right, there's the triple load technique. Great way for getting bait on the beach. You can almost always find something, especially if you're throwing a bigger net like a 12-footer. I wasn't looking for bait, I was just throwing the net, and we got, if I can get him out of the net, a beautiful whiting. That would be a great snook bait. So we're gonna add him to the bucket, keep going.